Live from Toledo, this is 1380C Action News.
Thanks for staying up with us. Welcome to Action News. I'm Micaela Marshall. We start tonight with the latest in a murder investigation in Perrysburg. Neighbors say they're shocked and traumatized by yesterday's deadly stabbing. Police identified the victim as 19-year-old Amani Irvin and the suspect as a 16-year-old teen. Tonight, I talked with a neighbor who tried to save the victim's life by performing CPR. Neighbors say Tonebridge Court is a quiet cul-de-sac in Perrysburg.
You hear nothing, so it's a very peaceful neighborhood.
But this Thanksgiving weekend, the street was blocked off by police. Officers on scene investigating a deadly stabbing.
Neighbors say that they saw a male who appeared deceased laying at the end of the driveway. When officers got here, some of the neighbors had been performing CPR on him. The medics came and he was pronounced dead shortly after they arrived. So at this point, it appears to be a homicide.
Jim Randolph and his son were those neighbors performing CPR on the victim, 19-year-old Amani Irvin of Toledo.
I wish he would have lived, but I think anyone, if they see someone hurt, would help them.
Both are medical professionals and rushed to help when they heard he was badly bleeding.
He had a turtleneck sweater pulled over his head, so I pulled it down, and he didn't look like he was breathing.
Irvin died in the driveway of the home where neighbors say the 16-year-old suspect lives. He's facing aggravated murder charges and is locked up in the Wood County Juvenile Detention Center.
He had a stab wound here. I think he had one up here, and then he had one here.
Police believe the stabbing was not random and that the victim and suspect knew each other.
The car was in the driveway. It was still running. The driver's door was open. There was a shoe laying next to the car. There's a little bit of blood inside of the car. So I don't know what happened, but it seemed like it happened in the car, and then he stumbled out of the car and just fell on the ground.
I knocked on the door of where the crime happened, but I did not get a response. Neighbors and police are still trying to figure out exactly what took place here Friday afternoon and why.
It's very shocking, yes. Something you don't forget about.
The investigation is ongoing. Perrysburg Police, the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, and the Wood County Prosecutor's Office are all working the case.